Okay. So what do you do when there's end stones? You just have to think about it a little bit. It's kind of like what we did in class with the Crosa thing. Let's just play the game. Okay, say there's, I don't know, 6 stones. Oh, we did 4, right? So let's do 5.
No, we did.
Oh, we did 5.
5,
I'm sorry. Let's
yeah.
do 6 then. Okay. You can.
So n just means any other random number?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can choose whichever number then.
Yeah, but I mean, there's a way of solving the game for any n. There's a way of predicting what's going to happen. So let's just do example. How about n equals 6?
Okay.
Who's going to win?
Well, if person 1 chooses 1, person 2 chooses... I don't know. We'd have to do that.
Well,
no?
yeah, okay, you could either do this whole thing, right? Which would be more complicated because there's more stones. But there's a, let's just think about it. We can play the game too.
Maybe you have to cross them out to like, maybe like person 1.
Well, say you and I play this game. What would you do?
I would do 2 in the beginning.
Good try. Cross them out.
So if I do 2.
Okay, then we take 1.
And I do... Oh wait, no, because then I would lose.
Right. So now you're stuck. Right?
So I would start off with 1?
Okay, try that now.
I would still lose.
Right. Okay, so is it possible for you to win if you're the first player?
No.
Okay, let's not. Okay, what is that strategy? I'm going to go first. Say cross out this one. What are you going to do?
I'm going to do 2.
Do what?
If you do 2, I can do the last one.
Right.
If you do 1, I can do the last 2.
Exactly. So like leaving 3 is essentially the same as winning. If you leave 3,
Oh.
right, it's not actually essentially. It is the same as winning. Leaving 3 is the same as winning. Make sense? So therefore, right, because you know, you whoever picks the last stone wins, right? So if I left 3, and if you pick 1, then I'll pick 2. If you pick 2, then I'll pick 1. So no matter what you do, you're still. So leaving 3 is a winning position.
But this is only when
You start out with 6.
When I go second.
Right, exactly. So if there's 6 stones, no, it's true. Okay. Okay. If there's 6 stones, who's going to always win? The first player or the second player?
The second player.
Okay, why?
Because in the end, I'll be left with 3 stones.
Exactly
and I
right.
can either do 2 or 1.
Exactly right. So remember, leaving 3 stones is always winning. So right, if you pick 1, I'll pick 2, and then I'll leave 3 stones. If you pick 2, I'll choose 1, and then that's 3 stones. Okay, is that clear? So in 6, if there's 6 stones, the second player always wins. How does the second player does that by how?
Say that one more time.
The second player always wins if there's 6 stones, right? We just talked about. But how exactly does the second player play? If you were to tell your nephew how to play this game.
I would tell him that he can either choose 1 or 2 in the beginning.
Well, no, the first, remember, we said the second player will always win, right? Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so you tell your nephew, okay, whatever. Say your nephew's second player, okay? So we already said that your nephew should be to always win. What would you tell your nephew to do?
To go second, and he can either choose 1 or 2 pebbles at first in the beginning.
Well, he's going second, right? So he can react to the first player.
Right.
So
if he's second player, and regardless if the first player is going to take out 1 or 2, he can take out 1 or 2.
Right, exactly.
Wouldn't matter.
Yeah. So you can tell your nephew to always what? Leave how many times?
Always leave 3.
Yeah, exactly. If you always leave 3, so in other words, if your nephew's opponent plays 1, you should take 2. If your nephew's opponent takes 2, you should take 1.
I do the opposite of what the first player.
Yeah, and that's sort of opposite. Yeah, exactly. Okay, is it clear? So if you tell your nephew this, your nephew will always win this game.
If he always leaves 3 pebbles.
Okay, now, if there's 6 pebbles, then player 2 will always win. Okay, how about if there's 7? And the pattern will become clear. Okay, now your turn. You're first. What would you do? Okay, you choose 1, you choose 2.
Oh no, if I leave 3 pebbles, you
Yeah.
win.
No, you win, right? If you leave 3 petals,
1, 2.
now you won.
Oh, okay.
Makes sense? So this, you won this game. Okay.
Because you do 2 or 1 and I get the last one.
No, exactly. Okay, let's play it again.
So wait, so regardless if I start or you start, I always have to leave 3?
I think that's correct, yeah.
And that's how I win?
But again, let's think about it for other case. So,
Should I get 2?
okay, so you've chose a 2. Now what should I do?
Choose 2?
No, I win.
Oh no, wait, now you win.
Right, exactly.
Oh, because you left 3.
Yeah, exactly.
So I should have just done 1.
Right, exactly.
And then you would have done... What would you do?
Okay, so let's... You take 1. Now, if I do 1, what are you going to do? If I take out 1, what are you going to do?
Do 1.
No.
So you can do...
If I take away 1, so you went first, I take away this second one, then what should you do?
Take away 2?
Right, why?
To leave 3?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe you took away only 1.
Yeah, so you start off with taking 1, I take away 1, and then you would get to 2, right?
No, it'd be these, you know?
Okay, so you start by this one, I'll take away this, and then you will respond by taking these 2. And then you win for sure.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so therefore, if you take away 1, I shouldn't just take away 1, right? What should I do if you take away 1? Well, say I try taking away 2, what are you going to do?
Do that again?
Okay, so start, we have 7 pebbles. If you took away 1, that was the first one, you won, right? So, okay, we said if you take away 1 and I take away 1, you're going to take away 2.
Oh,
right?
okay, to
And
leave 3.
3.
Okay.
What if I took away 2? Now what are you going to do?
Take away 1.
Right, and you still win. So if you took away 1 at first, no matter what I do, you can leave 3.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
So what if I take away 2?
Yeah.
You took away 2, I already lost.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
So it's always 1 in the first.
so yeah, in the first, you should always just take away 1 in the first one. Okay, does that make sense? Now I'm going to say something. Is it always leaving 3 is the same as winning? Right? We said that, right? If you leave 3, that's the same as winning. Okay. What about leaving 6?
3 and 3.
Yeah, well.
I guess yes, just because. Because you would leave 2 pairs of 3.
Right, exactly.
So
leaving 6 is the same as winning 2. Does that make sense? Because like leaving 3 is the same as winning, right? So if I leave 6, if you take 1, I'll take 2. If you take 2, I'll take 1. Does that make sense?
well, okay. Yeah, because it's like leaving these 3 and then just adding to it.
Yeah, exactly.
These 3. Okay.
Right. Okay. Let's play the game with 8. Okay, you first. What should you do? Why do you do that?
Because I want to leave 3, and you can either do 1 or 2.
Right. Exactly.
Right?
So now, have you won by this game? In this game?
Yes.
Right, because no matter what I do up here, if I take 1, you're going to take 2. If I take 2, you're going to take 1, and then you'll have left 3. So you win. Make sense? So by taking 2, you left 6. Leaving 6 is basically the same as leaving 3. Right? If I leave 6 on the ground, then no matter what I do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's play the game with like 15 or 16 or something. I don't know. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
There, would I leave 9?
12. Let's just, you can see. Let's do 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Let's do 13. Okay, let's play this game. You go first.
Is it 2?
Okay, now you left 11, right? Right. Okay, now I do this. Now what?
So I just lost.
Yeah,
It's
exactly
just
right.
left 9.
Exactly right. Right. So what you should you have
I
done?
should have done 1.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so if you do 1, then I'm stuck essentially, right? No matter what I do, so here's 3, 6, 9. No matter what I do, you can leave 9. And then if you leave 9, then no matter what I do, you'll leave 6. Then no matter what I do, you'll leave 3. And no matter what I do, you'll leave 0. Okay? Make sense? So if there's 13 stones, then the first player always wins by leaving a multiple of 3.
Makes sense.
Okay. What if there's 12 stones?
Would it be a tie? Because each of us would leave 2, 3, 3. Would I cross out just 1?
Okay. Then I'm doing this.
Because then I wouldn't be leaving 9.
Right.
So then I would lose.
Right.
So then would I be doing 2?
I'll try.
If I do 2. No.
Right. So in this, if we start with 12 stones, then the second player always wins. Because there's no way for you to leave a multiple of 3 if you go first. See, now I get the advantage. Because I can leave a multiple of 3. I can leave 9. Make sense? So that's kind of the thing. It depends a little bit on whether it depends on whether you start with a multiple of 3 stones. Okay. So, for example, say that we started with 61 stones. What should you pick? If 60 is a multiple of 3, right?
So then I would win if I would cross out.
Say we started 61 stones.
Crossing out 2?
Well, you'd leave 59, right? Then I would cross out 2 and leave 57, which is a multiple of 3.
60. Okay, so then it would be 1.
Right, and then you would leave 60. And then no matter what I do, you can get 57, etc., etc., etc. Yeah. So if it's a number like 61 or 62, then the first player wins. In this case, the first player would win by taking away 1. The first player would win by taking away 2. Right, and you get 60. However, if we were stones were like a multiple of 3 already, then the second player always wins. Right, because no matter what you do, if you take away 1, I'll take 2.
58.
Yeah, if you take a 2 out, you get 58, then I would take 1 and get 57, which is a multiple of 3.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
We kind of
So whenever you leave,
Uh-huh.
whenever you end up at a number that's a multiple of 3, you'll end up winning.
Yeah,
And if
exactly.
you don't, you end up losing. Okay. I get that part.
Okay, that's
Just
it.
with the rest of the homework, I'm just...
Okay, let's do it. Just one. I should say that. I'll ask something. Say that you can either take 1, 2, or 3 stones. Okay, not just 2. So now it's a more complicated thing. Say that we start with 6 stones. How many are you going to take? So in other words, now it's just not 1 or 2. You can take 1, 2, or 3.
Take 1.
Okay, then
So
I
you
would
can
take.
take 3 and I take the last 2.
Okay, if you took 1, it would be 5. And I would take. If I took 3, then it would be 2. You could win, right? But what if I take 1 and I give you 4?
Then I would lose.
Right. Okay, so from 6, what would you do? And so you wouldn't take 1, but how many would you take?
Well, I wouldn't take 3, so I'd take 2.
Right. You leave 4. Now, again, I'm stuck, because no matter what I do, you get the rest. So the pattern is similar. Do you see it? Okay.
Yeah, it just takes me a while.
It's okay, no problem. Alright, great. Okay.